Hi, we are going to do a 5-minute simple hip stretch series. So we'll start in our cross-legged position. Doesn't matter which leg is in front because we're going to do both, and we're just going to circle it out over the hips. So circling the shoulders out, feeling like you're able to move in all directions. Notice if there's a spot that feels a little tight, just notice. And go the other way when you're ready, 1 or 2 circles in the other way. Good. And then we're going to sit tall, leaning back on the hands. We're going to switch the leg that's in front and do that again, circling out over the hips. So we really want to make sure that our sit bones are connected to the floor. We're not rocking to one side and rocking over on the other side. And you can make this movement very small or really big if that feels good for you. Good. And next movement, we're going to keep this left leg here, bent about 90 degrees, flexing that foot. We're going to take the right leg beside us, bent about 90 degrees, making sure that this knee feels okay. You can flex that back foot to help it feel better, or just adjust where your leg is. And then we're taking this hip and we're rocking it up, like we're taking the front hip bone and rolling it towards the leg that's in front. And then we're drawing that sit bone underneath us down towards the floor to really feel that nice stretch and movement in the hip. Good. And from there, we're going to sit tall, frame the front leg with your hands. And then if this is intense, stay right here, or even adjust the legs to make it a little less intense. If you're not feeling a lot of stretch, we are going to walk our hands forward until we start to feel a little bit more intensity. Oscar. A little bit more intensity in the hip. And switching sides. So walking the hands in and switching the legs. Both of the legs are bent about 90 degrees. This back foot is flexed, and we're going to rock the hip forward and down just a few times. And then framing the front leg, either sitting tall or walking forward only to your comfort level. Breathing, of course, wherever it is that you are. And we're going to sit tall and we're going to lay on our backs. So laying on your back, you're going to keep your knees bent, and we're going to come into our figure 4. So one knee comes in, we reach for that ankle, we place it on the thigh, take that same hand and press the leg away from you. And then maybe you can lift that bottom foot off the floor. Another option is to keep the bottom foot on the floor and rock the knees side to side. What feels most comfortable for you? What is going to help you release any tension in your hips? And we'll lift that foot off the knee and come out. We're going to do a hip bridge in between. So grounding the feet on the floor, looking at the ceiling. We're going to lift and lower the hips a few times. Only going where your knees and hips feel comfortable. Notice if your knees are swaying out away from each other and see if you can keep them drawn in. Or just legs parallel, really. And then laying back the sit bones, or laying the tailbone back on the floor, switching the leg for figure 4. So we're flexing that foot, putting the ankle on the thigh. Hand comes to the inner thigh of the leg that's lifted, and you can add that swaying if it feels nice. And releasing. Then we're going to come into a bound angle on our back. So we're going to take the feet together, knees out wide, laying on the back. So here we are. We don't have to have the heels super close to the body. We want to be somewhere that is comfortable. And we're really feeling that stretch in the inner thigh area. If it feels super intense, you can help prop your legs up with your hands. And when you're ready, just draw your knees together, roll over to your favorite side, and press your way up. And there you go, 5-minute sequence for your hips. Thanks for watching.